get the chat. What's up, everybody? We are a half hour late today, but it's all good. We have Frank the Tank with us and Scottzilla. And I sent out some invites, but I'm not sure how that all went. So if it doesn't work, let me know, and I'll probably have to put it in the chat. But now, how do I get to? Do I go to live streaming? Click on my video.
Yeah, click on your video that you're live streaming, or even on YouTube, the icon on top there, YouTube. You can go view stream on YouTube. It's a quick way to get there, where it says live.
Well, I'm in my creator studio.
Yeah, you don't have to go there.
Okay, so where do I go?
On the Zoom app, Zoom window, that little red icon on top where it says Zoom, live, where it says live on top.
Yeah.
Click on YouTube.
Okay.
View stream on YouTube. Where it says live on top?
Yeah.
Click on YouTube.
Now I got feedback. There we go. So if I pop out the chat from here we go. Pop out the chat from there. Hit that again. There we go. Now I'm back live with you guys. And we got RC Basher Boy says, Hola amigos. JP Slayer's in the house. BSRC, RC Propaganda, Quick Draw. That one dude from the SMAC bid puts me off. Yeah. RC Basher, JD Passel. But yeah, I sent RC Basher Boy, BSRC. I sent you guys links. I'm not sure if they worked or not. But let me know if you want to jump in. Rob B, RC and stuff. 3 Limb Slim 13. What's going on? Brando Vincent. Brad Kelman. Send me in my RC Basher. I like the Arma video you did this week. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it was fun because that thing's it's pretty wild. No, it didn't. Brad says, how is this?
I did make you administrator.
Cool. The Zoom's good. It's clear. I mean, what do you guys think? You like it, Scott?
Yeah, I like it. Looks real good.
Yeah.
I like it. Frank talks real slow.
Yeah, when it does that.
It only happens to Frank, it seems like, too.
Yep. It was good. One of those tires, it seems smoke without any effort. Yeah, they do smoke pretty easy. JP Slayer says, BS dude, you did an awesome job. The mix was on point. Thank you very much. Did BSRC put out a new video?
I don't know.
Axiomatic. Howdy ho, RC Renos. Hey, Axio. We got Axio in the house. I'm representing you tonight. Green Frog RC. How's it going? If you want to invite, let me know. This Green Frog. That's one person I think I didn't have the right email. I'm wearing a PS4 shirt. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So what's up, Scott? What do you got going?
I'm filling out a shopping cart because I signed up for that race after all.
Oh, is it this weekend or next weekend? Or
it's
something?
October, actually, the first weekend of October.
Oh, so you got some time.
Yeah, I need to get everything in place because 2 months probably go by faster. I mean, it'll go by fast if I wait to the last minute, I'm for sure. You know, I can't talk, can I?
Everything will be sold out on you.
Yeah, and those pit tables were only $20 for the whole weekend, so that was cool.
Oh, that's the air conditioned one too?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. True Media, what's going on from Youngstown, Ohio? Awesome, man. Mr. Mad 2424, what's up, fellows? What's going on, man? Thanks for stopping in. BSRC says, I did a shout out to JP Slayer recently with music from Slayer because that's what he wanted. It wasn't easy, but I thought it was pretty decent. Huh, I don't think I've seen that one yet. I'll have to check it out. RC Propaganda says, USPS taking so slow to, so my element kit is not done. So sad. I'll get up here, bug. Fucking bug. Kel Robbins in the house. What's going on? Just about to cut the grass at the local spot. Nice. Ozzy Dom RC, what's up, man? How are you, Steve? I'm good. I'm good. I'm kind of tired, but hopefully this monster will wake me up. How do you need this tool talk? I wonder where Frank went. Probably watched the rest of Good Morning Vietnam. Why have you not sent me a link, Steve? Because I don't know the link. Let's see if I try to put it on here. What it looks like. There's a link. I'll take it down in a couple seconds. So what are you gonna buy, Scott? I thought you said they supply you with tires.
Yeah, tires, wheels, and some things from my Arma truck since I'm placing an order.
Nice. What are you gonna get for the Outcast?
Techno straps.
What like a limiter straps?
No, the straps for the battery because I hate the ones on the Outcast because they loop over the battery. You know what I'm saying? They got the loops on each side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just run it around and have the loop on the top, and it's so much easier.
Hear me?
Yes.
Thank you, Tivo. What took you so long to do your thing today?
Wow, really, dude? All of what, 30 seconds, and that wasn't fast enough for you?
Frank had all the codes to get on. He was watching Good Morning Vietnam, he said. What's going on, Earl? Tebow, what's happening? Omar. Jury VRC, what's happening? But yeah, on the Armas, mine, it goes one across the top and then one in the middle, the opposite way. It's got one vertical and one horizontal.
Frank, you know that Frank's doing my video. It took so long to try to get it uploaded to him. It was insane.
Yeah, that's what he said.
My phone does not work as well as you know. This Obama phone. I think I could get another track phone, the Samsung J3 Orbit. I think it will work better, but it's like $80.
I thought the track phones were free, the Obama phones.
Well, I'd have to pay for the new thing, and they would download the information with their product into that phone, so I could use it.
Oh, okay.
So maybe one day when I have $80 to spare, I'll probably get that phone and have them put it into have my stuff transferred to
it. Omar.
Oh, Omar's in.
Yeah.
Hello, Omar. You're doing another car video soon, I hope.
Omar said hi to you, Brad.
Ask him if he's going to do another car video soon.
He heard you. I don't have to ask him. Everyone's starstruck at Axiomatic. Everyone's Axiomatic.
I just watched one of his videos yesterday.
Yeah, did you like it?
I like Axio's videos. I wish I was as good as all of you guys at your video, but I don't have the equipment.
You got a phone, right?
Yeah, but the phone is not as good as any of you guys' phone.
I don't even have a phone, so your phone's better than my phone.
But you have a computer, and I think you take it out there when you do videos to have a camera shooting.
Oh no, that would be crazy to have to take out the laptop and try to use that camera. I used to do it with the iPad. I used to have an iPad that I used to use. But for some reason, the iPad, it will not turn on. Like I'll put the charger on it, and all night long you'll see it light up for 2 seconds, turn on, and then it battery light comes on and it shuts down.
You probably need a new battery.
Yeah, I don't know if they can change the battery on
That
that.
would be good for you if you didn't have a phone, because you can take phone calls definitely on a tablet too.
Hey, who's typing with my name? That must be Tank.
Tank's muted himself.
Yeah, but it says my name. It says camera on laptops are no good. I didn't type that. Must be the CIA or someone that's listening to me, trying to help me out. Yeah, it's Tank for sure because it says the Tank RC is the best guy in the world.
Tank is one of the best guys I know.
We know you love him.
I'm sure all of us love him in the French sense.
No, you love him.
I don't think so. I don't love him like that. I love him as a friend, and I wish I could meet him in person. He'd be really cool.
Don't trust those French Canadians. Your log info. Yeah, I guess not.
Trust the French Canadians. I've met some French Canadians. They say they hate the French because they think they're too snooty. The ones from France.
Oh, Frank wanted me to tell you that he said, "I love you too, Brad." I'm gonna have to what's it called? How do I let's see. How do I
Hey guys, I'm back.
how do I make you not the person in charge here?
You can make him your right-hand man.
No, I can fix that. I noticed that when I type that the laptop are not the good one, I go,
Hey,
shoot,
Frank,
I'm still
how many
in.
times did you break up my video into pieces?
Yes. No, not yet. I haven't had time. It was my last day of work at work, and I'm now on vacation, so I did not really have a lot of time to look at it. I browsed it real quick, but I did not work on it yet.
How many days are you off for your vacation?
3 weeks.
Oh, that's good. That's a decent time. You can go a lot of places in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You added a lot of video.
Yeah, that's that too, and a lot of racing, a lot of RC fun for 3 weeks, nonstop. Is that your plan, Frank? Nonstop RCing?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna play with my son.
Javier, what's going on?
Cars.
RC Voodoo, what's up, buddy? Oh, damn it. I just used the grease.
You traveling to the U.S. for your vacation?
Yes. On the we're leaving on the 19th, I believe.
Where are you going to?
Salem.
Salem, Mass, or Salem, Ohio?
Witches.
The Witches.
Yeah.
Salem, Mass. I lived in Massachusetts for a year, but I lived in a place called Hardwick, Massachusetts. I was about 2 hours from Boston.
Oh yeah.
And I've been to Boston. I've been to some of the other Holyoke, Mass, and I've been to Worcester there also when they used to take us from the campus over there.
Yeah, the first day we're gonna arrive, my wife wants to go visit Boston a little bit. Not sure what we're gonna visit, but
When I went to like the downtown area of Boston one day with the group that I was with out there back in the day, there was a broken like casket or a broken a sarcophagus. You could act and something. I could see some bones under it of someone who's been dead for hundreds of years.
RC propaganda, Boston Ox. Oh.
3D printing with Heath, my homie. I had to make you a moderator, make you one of the tools around here. It's good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a long time. Thanks for stopping in.
Hey, Heath.
Yeah, remember Heath?
Yeah, I remember Heath.
I used to get you and Heath mixed up when I first got on YouTube.
Oh, you did? How could you do that?
The guys with the white hair, the guys with the white beard.
You know, he's only 4 years older than me, Steve-O.
Hey, Tybo's in the house. Tybo's in the house.
Yes, Omar's in the house. Don't go to Boston.
My older brother's age, Frank.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was born in 65 like you, right?
I can go to Cape Cod. I'll have to look it up.
I've heard of Cape Cod, but I'm not sure where it's at.
You know what? You should bring one of your crawlers. There's go into the Appalachian Mountains in the central part of the state.
Yeah, try to tell that to my wife, see how it goes.
Well, you could be spending a lot of time there, so she should allow you to have one day for your RC.
We're going to Salem for our wedding anniversary. So
how many years?
I'm going to have to spend time with her and not RC cars or trucks.
How long you been married to her?
A lot of years.
You asking too many personal questions. He says he is not far off in finishing my 3D printing DVI Mavic Pro.
Oh, really?
I didn't know you could print one of them things up. Kevin Gibbs in the house. Louis LP in the house.
You don't talk much about your wife, Frank.
I post in your group, homies. Yeah, my Facebook group. I've been neglecting it, so I probably missed anything you put on there in the last couple of weeks. I gotta actually get on there more often.
So why did she choose to go to Boston for the anniversary?
I'm going to Salem. I'm not going to Boston. I'm going to drive by Boston. My wife wanted to go see the witches, so we're going to go see the witches. I don't know if you ever heard of Happy Wife, Happy Life.
You know, I've heard that. I've heard that term quite a bit.
What's Omar says I'm going to film an RC video of the K-12.
Oh, yeah?
On K-12.
What is the K-12?
Isn't that like a skiing thing? K-12? Like on the mountain? I don't know.
There used to be a Red Cat K-12, but it was like this little 12 scale, like with the cigarette vape batteries on each side. So I don't think he's talking about that one.
Hey, are you spending all 3 weeks in Salem?
The plug-in.
Very high mountain, I believe BSRC says.
Frank, did you read Omar's?
No, I was looking at my phone. What did he say?
Said, throw her in a pond, throw her in a pond. If she floats, she's a witch, and you should burn her.
That's not nice. But yeah, I'll throw her in anyways.
What?
I'll throw her in and see. But I think I'll keep her for a little longer.
She isn't a Wiccan, is she?
No, I don't think so.
Kevin Gibson sounds like a blast. Congrats on the anniversary, brother.
Cape Cod is just on the other side of Boston. It might be a little far for us to go, but it looks like a cool place.
It's expensive.
Cape Cod National Seashore.
She sells them with the
You're
seashore.
gonna go. Then you might as well rent a car, drive to Cape Cod, and then see if you can catch a boat to Nantucket right there too.
Hey, 7 hours and 34 minutes to go to Cape Cod. Not bad.
Are you driving out there or are you flying out there?
Oh, no, I'm driving.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's about as long as going from Cleveland to Chicago, man.
Earl, come on now. Don't make me. I had a flash in my head when I read that comment. Come on now. You're killing me.
Once was a man from Nantucket.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Wasn't there a riddle about a man from Nantucket?
Yeah, Salem is 6 hours and 36 minutes from me, so it's gonna be a nice drive.
Wow,
See,
I can't believe you're that close. It's like me going to Cleveland or Chicago, like I said.
Tibo says that Cape Cod is beautiful. His brother's wife's family lives there, so I get tons of beach days when I go there.
You could go hang out with all the wealthy in that special town out there.
Wasn't that movie Stuck on You? Wasn't that at Cape Cod where the two brothers were?
Talking about Chappaquiddick?
Oh, I thought it was Cape Cod.
No, it's a different movie. That's about one of the Kennedys.
That's what I was thinking would happen because I know you remember. Sure.
I can't believe you're going to spend 3 weeks in Massachusetts, man.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm spending 3 days. We're sleeping there 2 nights.
Oh, it was.
My vacation is 3 weeks, but I'm going there for 3 days.
Tebow says yes. Martha's Vineyard. Yeah, that was what it's called.
Yeah, you can go to Martha's Vineyard.
Martha's Vineyard.
Hang out with all the wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a pretty funny movie. They were goalies, and they took up like the whole net. Later, Voodoo.
It's hard to keep up with the chat. It's going by so fast.
Yeah, a lot of people there.
How many do we have people? How many people do we have today?
23, 21 watching. We're dropping like flies. Do we got any thumbs up?
I'm hoping one day we'll have a chat as big as
18.
Kevin Talbot.
Daniel's son is out. He might come back. That's what he did yesterday. He left, come back, left, came back. So what's this Zoom thing? It is just like Google Hangouts in a way for us to be able to have a few of us
I miss
on YouTube.
Kevin's.
Brad, Steve O'D's explaining something. Don't cut him off. That's insulting.
Oh yeah, since Hangouts was discontinued, we had to find an alternative to the live Hangouts, and this was probably the best one. Like in my opinion, other people might think different, but this is the one that Frank and I chose to go with. Seems to have the most I don't know, the best. The other one we tried out, you can only have 6 people at a time. This one you can have up to 100, which will never happen, but at least we can have our usual 10 or whatever. If you guys would stop being shy in the chat and jump into the Hangouts.
Really tested.
Yeah. RC Trail Cats, Gary, how's it going? You brought a thumbs up. You brought your thumb. Looks good. Yeah, it is clear. And it's pretty cool. You can adjust your video to like high def or uh, there's different options you can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that.
Keith, yeah, Zoom you do pay for it, but I think the other one was the same amount of money, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's like 200 for the year, so uh, that's why we rank split it, and yeah, so now we got something that we can do for the year. Hey, Denali Underground, how's it going?
Hey, Denali, underground.
RC Master, what's going on? You don't want to see my face? That's what you, or we don't want to see your face, that's why you don't join. Hey, you can do like Brad does and hide in the dark.
I'm in the dark. I'm just in a dark room with no light.
Yeah.
But doesn't Brad get an icon like I did?
Because he's got his camera on. He's got to turn off his camera to get an icon.
Do you want me to have an icon, Scott?
Hey, Tuga, how's it going?
See, Scott, I have an icon too.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What does?
Here's the link in the chat. I think that's the correct one.
That'll work.
If you guys want to join, just click on it. I don't think I erased the one way up at the top.
No, but after a certain so many minutes, you can't get access to it. Let's see if it's still there. You can't scroll up that high, especially when there's a big chat.
All right. So many new people. PSRC says hello, everyone. Hey,
I
there's
have an icon like you guys do.
Pat's channel. What's up, Pat? It's probably pretty late for you over there because it's 10:30 already here. Just stopping in real quick. Woke up for a piss. How are you all? We're doing good. Hopefully you have a good piss and fall back to sleep. Hit that thumbs up before you get done.
So Pat from England's talking to us, huh?
Yes.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, Pat, how's it going?
RC players in the house. What's going on, bud?
And Steve O.D. showing his colors today. He's got a nice T-shirt on.
Yes, sir. Got to represent different channels. I've been switching them up every Friday, if you guys noticed. Representing different people.
Cool.
He also said he got a little sun in his cheeks.
I got sun in my cheeks? No, you just got my blood pressure high, Brad.
What? I don't want to be the cause of your death, Steve-O. It's that monster that you keep drinking.
Yeah, I know. I'm just joking.
I don't know how you're so tough and rugged for that stuff.
Where is Sean? Kevin Gibbs wants to know. I'm not sure. I don't think I have his email, so I didn't email him.
I might have it. Let me check.
Did you guys see to go to Shen's thing that I missed?
Shen just popped up right now as soon as you said his name.
Is he going to get on the video?
I don't know. Shen, there's a link up there if you want to get on.
Yeah, if you scroll up a little higher, there's a link.
Homie, he says I'm beautiful. Thank you. Oh, I'm blushing.
Hey, Steve-O, did you shave your beard a little bit again? You trimmed it?
No. Probably just because it got washed. I was washing my face before I got up. Can I send you the link on Facebook? I believe so. Let me do that now. Someone message me thumbs up. Here, let's see what's just a maniac wanted one. Um, let me find Earl. Where are you at, Earl? There he is.
I just sent Sean an email.
Okay, cool. There you go, Earl. It should work.
Is Alvin going to get on the screen with us too?
He's asking for an invite, so I'm pretty sure. I'll send one to RC New Hampshire. Sometimes he likes to get on.
Hey, you sent me an email for the invite. Thanks.
Who, me?
Yeah.
It was probably when I was doing email.
Mass email, yeah.
I lost sight of the chat here. Fog City RC, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping in. Earl said he'll pop in about 5-10 minutes. Sounds good. Steve is the kingpin. Yeah, right. I like that movie though. I just got to get one of those comb overs and get my bowling ball and have it like sticking up.
What movie are you talking about?
Kingpin.
Oh,
It's late. I took down all my camera stuff for my live. Shen said, "Yeah, no problem, man. We're just
is that Steve?
saying if you wanted to. I wanted to make sure I invited you in. But if you're busy, that's cool." Pat said Steve was the original OG. Yeah, in my neighborhood, but not on YouTube.
Steve, well, your neighborhood doesn't look that bad. It looks.
Yeah, because I'm 5 miles north of 8 Mile.
Hey, Pat, get on here and say hi to everybody. Get in here and say hi to everybody in the video chat.
It's probably like 2:33 in the morning.
Downtown Detroit, Steve-O.
Yeah, he's probably shy. He doesn't want to show what his PJs looks like.
If you would have seen the abandoned houses I used to live in when I was homeless, then you would say my area is not very good looking.
You know, when I saw all the abandoned houses and all that open lots started happening in Detroit, they could have just started making farming, make it farmland.
No, the people down there wouldn't let that exist. they
Well, they had enough land that was open to do that after those houses were taken down.
Too good. Yeah, I made sure I still got some rubber for Monday when Buck comes over and helps me film a better video. So as long as I don't take his leg off with the thing, because he likes to get real close to the action. But this thing, if I hit him, because sometimes you see in the videos I hit him, and not on purpose, but I smash him in the foot, and he'll go hopping along. But this time, if I hit him in the leg with that infraction, I think he'll be on the ground.
Who are you talking about?
My buddy that films for me.
Oh, you're gonna kill him with that car.
He might not just get in close. Like when I'm jumping the outcast, he'll stand in front of the ramp, but back, and then he'll dodge it. So like a few times he's been clipped.
For some body armor when you're dealing with those cars if he's doing that.
Pat said he's in bed, mate. Got up for a leak and seen the notification. Yeah, it's all good, Bob.
Be cool to see you on the chat, Pat.
Him and Kevin have been on my chat before.
Yeah.
They have been, yeah, but it'd be cool to see them on the video together with today.
Yeah, it's just the time zone difference, man, you know?
Yeah.
Time we get on, it's 2, 3 in the morning for them. So.
Hello, Rich. So, did you break those infractions? I saw your video, man.
What's up, Rich?
Hey, it works.
Yes.
Is the world seeing us? Do I have to watch my language?
Yeah,
the world is watching you.
All right, okay. I have no idea because it didn't normally in Google Chrome. It like pings up in the side when the thing's going live and nobody's feed was showing live yet. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Get join Zoom, and it should be easier for you.
Yeah.
Well,
Funny enough, my wife nearly got a job with Zoom, actually.
Oh,
She
yeah?
went, yeah, oh, yeah, she was, they wanted to like offer her a position, then they like put the job on hold. And anyway.
They got us a discount.
Yeah, I probably could have it for free, almost certainly. Yeah. So I'm just closing windows off there, guys. Yeah.
It's much clearer though on this one. I can see everything.
Yeah, you're not blurry, Rich.
But a lot of it with YouTube as well is people fail to realize that, you know, some people go, oh, your video looks grainy. Why don't you do this? It's if they're watching it on a mobile and the signal's like really crappy, YouTube throttles back the bandwidth. So you might have put a 4K video up there, but it throttles it down to 720. So you can put, and somebody can look at it and think, oh, like the video's not good and as such, but it's down to the bandwidth that they've got when downloading it.
It doesn't look like that.
Pat said Driftomaniacs, Drifto.
Oh, is Pat online?
Yeah, he woke up to take a piss and he seen the notification.
Minute 9:05, Pat. I put a comment on there. Thumbs up for the blatant plug.
True Boys in the house. What's up, nephew?
So how do you know?
That's on Kev's latest video of the infraction at minute 9:05. Pat's out there wearing my t-shirt.
Yeah, he said, how's the ADAS infraction?
All right, boys, that was what I've been busy doing in the garage. Because Kev said to me, why not make it rear-wheel drive only? So I've just fit the stock pinion back in there rather than the optional one. I've taken the front drive shaft out, but this car's fitted with, you might be thinking, oh, anybody could do that. If you've got an infraction, don't do this without fitting the spool, because otherwise the thing will just sit there and melt the motor. This is fitted the JJ Custom spool on there. So after this, I'm going to go and test it out in the backyard. I've also fitted the drift car tires the hard drift car tires to the front, because otherwise the back's just going to fishtail around everywhere. Whereas with those with hard wheels on, should get a little bit of slip from the front. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
but it's about 5 minutes work.
It looked like you guys were going to break the cars and tug of war, man. Blow out the motors or something.
Okay, but I have a problem with your theory.
Yeah.
For drifting with slippery tires in front. Usually when you drift, it's the rear that slides, not the front.
Yeah, but that's got so much power. The back will just, the fronts will grip, and you want them to slide a bit. If you watch these, the purist drifters only drift rear-wheel drive, but they still run the hard tires on the front, so it still slips a bit coming around the corners. That's my theory with that car.
You're trying to off balance. Understeer.
Pat says Jason at JJ Customs is a legend.
Hey, Javier.
Javier, damn, you just snuck up on me like that, you damn ninja.
I told you, bro, I'm a ninja. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Just doing, bro.
Just doing.
Well, hopefully we can put a smile on your face tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Just came here to support a little bit, Steve-O here.
Yeah, no problem, man. How's school going?
Huh?
How's school going?
Getting used to it, man. It's been so many years.
Yeah.
Almost more than 20 plus. I can't concentrate like before, so
Hey, Tybo's in the house.
Freaking medicine and stuff mess me up, so I gotta take a little bit more of time to comprehend.
Yeah.
So
Picking up, Javier.
I think I'm doing good so far.
Sweet.
Hey,
What's up, Omar?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, long time no see.
Hey, Omar, how you doing, man?
Can you hear us?
Hello, Alvin.
Yeah, I can hear you guys fine.
Okay.
That's good, Clay. Yeah.
What? Alvin, what's up, bro?
I'm shouting out Axiomatic over here. Got the Axio trucking and the Axio shirt on.
Oh, I got the trucking hat right here.
I don't even wear hats, but I put this on just for Axiomatic.
What do I need to get my Axio shirt too?
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah.
So it's an Axial night.
It's Axio shout out night.
Omar.
Basher Boy's car is on its way to Adventure Time RC as of this afternoon.
Someone
Awesome.
joined us.
Cool.
Alvin, you look right in that hat. It looks like you belong in that hat.
Maybe I should do it like this.
Seriously, are all of you going to talk?
Maybe this way so you can actually see the Axiomatic part.
Omar, are you gonna get some new Tamayas that are coming out?
Here we go.
Hey, what's up, all?
Pull up the chat.
What's wrong?
Let's see, where's the, let's see.
I can't see all of us in
Yeah,
Not
I was expand the window a bit bigger, Steve. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Just change the layout, Steve-O. Change the layout to
Birdie Brunch layout.
speaker view. You're in control. I gave you control.
Yeah, I put it on speaker view.
If you go if you click the box to go full screen, everybody appears instead of across the top. Everybody appears down the side.
Oh, Sean.
Trying to keep my dog in check as well.
Like this?
Yeah, now we're in the Brady Bunch mode.
Pop-up chat. There we go. Now I can see the chat.
Now I can't see my nose anymore. Damn it.
Yeah,
Oh, you're on camera now.
So how's it been going, Omar? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been good, man. Just been living, working on new projects, flying a lot.
Yeah, I've
Good.
been doing some flying.
Good stuff, bro.
What's the new projects?
What's your new projects? Brad wants to know.
Why is there an echo?
I'm not hooked to a stereo.
I'm
Is
not hearing
it
the
coming
echo.
from me? I'm not sure.
This is my new project.
It's a
Wow.
Tamaya.
Right here.
It's a Tamaya, right?
Drift car, huh?
What's the name brand of the drift car?
Like X-ray?
You got your YouTube muted?
Mm-hmm.
I got mine muted. Is it coming from me? I'm using my speakers on my laptop, so I don't know.
I don't hear any echo. I hear it.
not me. No.
Well, whatever it was, it's gone now.
It was Richie's tune.
No, I've got everything turned off because I couldn't find the live feed on YouTube. So yeah.
I turned my speakers down on my laptop, so maybe my microphone was picking it up.
Okay.
I
Is that
think it's
Sean
because,
there?
I think
How you
it's
doing,
because
Sean?
he's eating, Richie. Oh, good, Charlie. I think it's Richie's eating. You hear? You know?
Must be.
What's up, Brent? Adventure Time?
Richard.
So if I exit the full screen, let me see what it looks like. There we go.
Hey, Omar.
Yeah, what's up?
What you like that new Hummer that the
Dog keeps messing with something in the closet.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
HG Hummer that came out, the company the HG that came out with the Hummer.
I haven't even seen that.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's a 16-channel radio it comes with.
Yeah, it's very detailed.
Very detailed.
Sounds pretty cool.
It's expensive though, but it's neat.
Yeah, isn't it like $800?
No,
Yeah.
it's 400, a little over 400 for Banggood.
Yeah, and Banggood it's $500. The new
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's exactly the same one though. It's weird that one would be 400, the other one would be 8. There must be something different.
Well,
Yeah, I know I remember seeing one that was like 800.
one of them has a light kit and a
Yes.
sound kit that comes
Yes.
with it. So
Yeah, right now it's 450, and the ones with the sound and the like all that stuff is like $2 extra.
That's not bad. I mean,
well-
provided it's a good car and everything works well on it.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is, man. It's a good trailing. It's a trailing truck, and it's not it's a Humvee, not a Hummer, a Humvee, military
Yeah.
truck. Cool.
The new HG P80 or P800, the 8-wheel drive, it looks actually nice. I think trailers for it today.
that Humvee has portal axles too.
Yes, yes.
Well, I'm pretty excited to get my new car going. I mean, it's not a Hummer, but
What's the name
it's
brand?
pretty fun.
Which name brand is that? Which chassis?
It's a Yokomo. It's a YD2E.
I've seen
It's nice.
I've seen one of those, the Yokomos. They have those now at A-Main. They just got those in stock.
Yeah, the Traxxas, the Mercedes G-Wagon thing. They've got those in stock in F&M Hobbies in New Jersey. My friend emailed me today.
Oh, okay.
Fog City wants to know what you're eating, Rich.
Bagel?
Dinner. I'm sorry, I'm starving, guys. I've been looking after Izzy all day. It's the best thing I've eaten.
No, it's all good. I was just relaying a question that somebody had in chat.
Salt and vinegar chips and cheese sandwich with Worcester sauce on it.
Is it potato chips or is it you call chips differently than we do?
Oh no. I kept having that argument with people for the first 2 weeks in America. They're bringing like, you know, like a burger and chips out. Chips with you guys think of that. Look, excuse me, where are my chips? You've got chips. Fucking come back over here.
Where's my fries at?
Fries, yeah. Like,
Hey, Pat says that you're eating spotted dick.
Yeah, I just read that. Yeah.
Yeah, that happened to me, Richie. The first time I went over here and got food, and I asked them for like fried rice and chips, and they gave me potato chips, and I was like, "What the fuck are these?" And then
You guys call those crisps, right?
Same in me.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, these aren't chips.
Why the hell would you even call those things crisps? That's the part I don't understand.
Because they're crispy. Crispy?
Yeah, but they're not.
Crunch, like.
Never trust anybody who spells the word color with a U.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could point out, never trust anybody that spells the word, aluminum with an I and doesn't pronounce it.
Aluminium?
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
Tire with a Y. Tire with a Y.
We go to solder. Was it solder something?
Solder.
Soda. There we are. Invisible L. Who the fuck came up with that?
Hey, Tony from CCXRC says Tebow in the house.
What's up, Tony?
Hey, Tony.
I like the things you do. Hey, Tony. If I could, I would be you.
That
Oh, he sings.
was a pretty good video with J Concepts. I watched that one today.
Yeah, that was really nice. Very well edited.
Pat says never trust a person that spells mum with an O.
Yeah, mom. You mean mom?
Gotta say it like mum. Mum.
M-U-M. So, Omar, how's the Colorado weather, man?
Man, it's been absolutely awesome. I mean, real nice, 78, 80 every day. The only thing is we get these afternoon rain showers like every afternoon.
That's basically what's kind of happening here in Cleveland, believe it or not. Same temps, rain.
So do you got a spot that you're gonna start running that drifter when you get it done?
I mean, it's done. I just finished it up today. It's ready to go. If it wasn't raining right now, I'd probably be out running it. But as far as spots for running it, I'll probably take it to a roller hockey rink because it's like a polished concrete.
Yeah.
And I have the setup for that kind of a surface. So that's probably the first place I'll go and run it.
Oh,
Need
roller
like
rink.
a super slick surface for it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's wood. Those surfaces for roller rinks.
No, roller hockey, like roller hockey.
Oh,
Those surfaces aren't wood.
No.
They're like a polished concrete.
Polished concrete that I'm starting to see in Walmarts now.
You spend a lot of time in Walmart there, Brad?
Yeah, for groceries, mainly.
You ever see those videos where the people watching at Walmart or some
I think I've seen Brad on that peopleofwalmart.com site.
Yeah.
They'd have to be ones that are around Cleveland. I don't see how that could have happened there, Alvin.
The people of Walmart is worldwide, so I can see anybody anywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they actually can't allow their cameras hooked to outside sources.
Jack's in the house.
I was at the Gilroy Garlic Festival the other week on the Friday, and that shooting happened on the Sunday. And Izzy was there, like, we were on holiday, and she said, oh, shooting happened at Gilroy Garlic Festival. And I'm like, yeah, right, kid, yeah. She goes, no, Daddy, there is. It's on YouTube. It's breaking news. You really need to see it. And I was like, turn it on, and turn the TV on. I'm like, oh, my God, like, really? And it's just, imagine going to your local village fair, your fete, whatever you guys call it over here. It's just a place filled with family. You just can't believe it. And I said to my wife, I said, I bet he's going through that corner to the right of the stage because there was no word on the body count. I said either that or the 3 people dead or the 3 people checking you in on security, because there is no way you could have walked in with an assault rifle past him. I said he's either climbed over the fence, he's cut through the fence, or he's got in with the vendor. There's no way, because they check you for handguns and all that stuff on there. And although the guy on the way in, he did say, he said to me, you've got any flick knives on you? I said, no. And he said, fine, walk through. I thought, well, shit, you've got the metal detector one in your hand. Surely you should have, done the double check thing anyway. And I thought a bit odd at the time. But but yeah, and the corner where I said to my wife, where I thought he'd come through, was exactly when he'd broken through the fence.
Wow.
Well, 2 days after that happened, some 13-year-old kid posted on Instagram at our local Walmart that he was going to do something stupid. So they actually shut down the Walmart here in my town.
Wow.
Because nobody knew he was a 13-year-old kid at the time, but
yeah,
he was getting
somebody here, after one of the school shootings last year, was in Dick's Sports where they sell guns. And when they asked him why he wanted to buy a gun, he said, jokingly said, supposedly, so I can go and shoot a school up. And then obviously the guy said, I'll be back in a minute, sir, and then immediately reported it, and by which time he left the store. And but all the schools on here were on lockdown with they went into lockdown with the security guards monitoring everything, and it was like what they call like a rainy day pickup. So there's one kid brought out at a time. There's not all the kids stood outside the school when you go in to pick them up. And they caught the guy eventually. They were watching the cameras from people leaving the parking lot, zoomed in on number plates, and then showed the ID of the vehicle owner to the guy in the store until he said, yeah, that's the guy. And they caught him.
Don't forget
I know I'm a little older than most of the people in here, but when we used to go to school, a lot of people had gun racks on the back of the car, and it was no big deal back in the back of the trucks. Nobody really cared back then because no one was going around shooting people. People.
Man.
So you went to the Gilroy Festival, Rich?
Yeah, on the Friday. Me and Izzy, I took Izzy on the Friday. We went last year as well. It's really good to go to, and it wouldn't kind of put me off from going again, because if that kind of thing could have happened anywhere. It's not like you're going into some super secure location and somebody's beating the security. That could happen anywhere. That could happen in your local restaurant, anywhere. But it's certainly a wake-up call, makes you, yeah.
Hey, Adventure Time RC intro. What's going on? SoFlo RC Live. Hey guys, thanks for stopping in.
Gabe says he lives 5 miles away from that Walmart that got shot up. That's crazy.
Who is that? What Gabriel said?
Yeah, it's Basher Boy. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I sent him a message that day saying he was safe because I was worried because I knew he lived near there. So yeah.
I was wondering about him too because I said I know he lives in that city,
Yeah.
so I'm hoping he wasn't there.
Well, even if it's just you know the amount of family Gabriel's probably got as well. It's just family members as well, isn't it? And that's the thing.
It's like everything, you get immune to it. I grew up in Belfast in the 80s and 90s, so you get immune to it.
And then the one in Dayton 13 hours later, man.
All right, I thought this was an RC channel.
Yeah.
Look it up.
I want to see what's that body that.
Good point. Let's chat about something more on a cheering note, guys.
I'm glad you weren't there that day, Rich. I was worried about that actually, even though it was 80 miles away. So
Yeah. No, it's a worry. Yeah. Thanks, bud. Yeah. So, guys, what is Traxxas going to come up with next?
A new body, a different color.
No, I think they've got something bigger than that planned, personally. But what would people think they might come up with? I've got no idea, but I'm just wanting to see. Well, I've got a few ideas, but I'm wanting to see what other people might think they might come up with.
Well, they changed the color of the Uribo. They got a black edition.
I actually really like the new color for the mini e-Revo. They have the blue and green version, like the 2.0. It looks really nice on the mini version.
It'll be a Revo 3.0. That'll be their next thing.
Since they came out with the Revo 2.0, they have to come out with a Summit 2.0.
Yeah.
I would hope they come out with like an Emax 2.0.
Yeah.
that would be cool.
Gut feel is if they want to take it to Armour, they've got to come out with a buggy. Is my gut feel?
Four-wheel drive buggy.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying for a while. They need like a race spec 4-wheel drive buggy.
Yeah.
Kevin Gibbs
Traxxas does not need to take anything to Arma. They sell so much more than Arma does.
Yeah.
They're just going to put out whatever they feel like putting out next, which will probably be same car with a different body in a different color.
I mean, the thing being, some of the stuff they come out with, everybody laughed when they came out with the Traxxas TRX4 saying, oh, crawler. Oh, Traxxas is a joke, crawler. And what? And I had some of those people that slagged it. I did one of the first TRX4 videos on there because my local hobby store in New Jersey was one of the first ones to get them in. And it's my first video. And people were sending me so much abuse. You effing this, effing ridiculous Traxxas making a crawler. And I look back within like a year later, and some of the same guys were absolutely raving about the TRX4.
Well, that's because those kind of people are always idiots, and they're going to say the same thing no matter who brings out whatever product.
Yeah.
The world
People
is
are going to badmouth anything right away.
But you know what? The TRX4 has a lot of new competition that's practically as good as theirs.
Well, I mean, the TRX4 is fine, but it needs a lot of work out of the box to get it to run really well compared to, say, an SEX 10.2 out of the box.
And now you could get those with portal axles too if you want.
I find it funny, Tybo, that you said that Traxxas is still selling more than Arma. I'm not sure about that, and I'm gonna actually ask my local hobby store. I mean
on a worldwide sales level, there's nobody that sells as much product as Traxxas does. They are the juggernaut. Arma is a drop in the bucket compared to what Traxxas sales are.
I would agree. You go in like Pet Boys in any US store, US Pet Boys store, and you can buy a Traxxas car. You can buy all the hop-up parts, the upgrades, everything in there, even in Pet Boys, and they sell car parts for God's sake.
I find here in Canada, all the hobby store are selling more Arma. I think. But that's in Canada.
It's definitely becoming more popular, that's for sure.
Yeah, they are becoming more popular.
I don't think they have one of those hobby pet boys here in Ohio. The only Pet Boys I knew of was on the east side of Cleveland. So I've heard about those stores, but I've never found one.
But I mean, I bought my first Arma Typhon in about 2014, something like that. And when I bought it on the from the shelf off the shelf in F&M Hobbies, it'd been sat there for about 6 months. And when he bought it, the guy said, my friend Jim said, "Why on earth do you want to buy that?" His exact words. What? And within like 18 months, the granite came out, and they were they sold. I did a review of the first granite that came out, and he bought in 2 cases full of them, and they were in the store. And I said, "What the hell did he buy all those for?" And my friend Alan said, "Oh, they're all sold on the back of your videos."
From your videos.
Yeah.
I would like to see them make. I'd like to see Arma make some more. Make a 2-wheel drive and a 4-wheel drive buggy. We'll try to make a new one. So.
Hey, Tank, I just Googled some numbers for you. Traxxas's annual revenue is between 25 and 50 million. Arma's is just over $1 million.
Yeah.
Okay, but Traxxas makes money in other things than RC cars, because they do have real one-to-one short course truck.
RC cars pay for all of that.
No, yeah, Tank. The one-to-one short course truck, the guy who owns it drives it, and it's paid for on the back of all the sales. Yeah, they sponsor like 2 or 3 short course trucks.
I've seen a lot of those Traxxases. After a guy wins, they show the Traxxas truck with the short course truck from those races.
They also sponsor a couple monster trucks, like the actual or the T-Max or whatever it is, the big actual monster truck.
The X-Max.
Is it the X-Max? I know it's either the X-Max or the T-Max. It's one of them.
There's an X-Max one, but it's
Yeah,
not.
It's just hard to beat Traxxas for like the spare parts, and they're getting their distribution of parts. It's hard to.
Oh yeah, as far as parts goes, they're like the king as far as availability goes. As far as parts goes, I don't think they'll ever get beaten as far as, because they've had 20+ years to build on that.
Yeah, that's it. Like, you know.
The quality of plastic from both Arma and Traxxas, are they equally comparable, do you think?
That's hard to figure at the moment.
Yeah.
And I'll throw my 2 cents in there from all the different ones that I've gotten. My Traxxas's stay put, my Armas break all the time.
Yeah.
Some people have better luck with Armors than they do Traxxas, but I guess it all depends on what you're doing with the vehicle that you're using.
I mean, the thing being that the expression "armor tough," all my armors break just like 5-6 miles an hour doing stupid stuff. The huge hits, not so bad on, but it's like when it happens at a low speed, like 5 miles an hour, like really,
Yeah, the stupid stuff, right?
Yeah. I always have with my Techno Monster truck.
The stupid thing you're not supposed to do, that's when they break.
Well, any car you do stupid stuff with is good as break.
It does seem like more stuff breaks when you're going in slow speeds. Like this other day, I was over there at the A-Main Hobbies. Me and this worker that were there, we were racing buggies. I had the little Reflex Team Associated buggy that they have for tests, and he was using his own little buggy. I barely touched his buggy, barely tapped it at slow speed, and it shattered the hub on it, the inside wheel hub. I was like, okay. I was like, I didn't think I hit you that hard, but I guess I did.
A lot of people like that little Reflex from Associated.
I love it. Every time I go over to the A-Main, besides doing the whole crawling thing, that's one of the first things that I pick up, because they have it over there to test drive freely to anybody. So that's one of the very first things that I pick up every time. They have a Slash and a couple other vehicles, but I pick up that Reflex first every time.
Tony says he'll break any car you let him drive.
I drove Net Cruisers RC's UDR last weekend. I drove it for 2 minutes, then I broke it. The only thing I hit is a root sticking out of the ground.
That reminds me of Buck when he drove
What kind of story is that, Tank?
Full speed.
Oh, I drove my car. The only thing I hit was a brick wall.
Yeah, all I hit was a root coming out of the
dude. Come on.
It's like hitting a tree, but it was only this tall. And I just hit it.
That's
And
even worse. That's
the
gonna
wheel
pull
up.
those A-arms
It was
right
just a
out.
small brick wall. It's okay.
That's the armor fan. That's the armor fanboy tank coming out because it was the wrong sort of brick wall.
It was the wrong type of brick wall, man. I tell you, if it was the right kind, it wouldn't have been broke.
That roof must have felt like a brick wall.
Roots don't move, Tony says.
Yeah, roots don't move.
Neck cruiser.
Steve-O, I know you asked earlier.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
that looks nice. Look at them rims.
Body for my drifter there.
Is that an X-ray?
That's sweet. Yeah.
BMW?
That is nice.
Yeah, classic E30 BMW body.
I like
Late
the
80s
horn.
model, right? Elmar's on late 80s model, right?
Yep.
Oh, they are just going for just stupid. There's one for sale, one of the original E37 M3s around the corner from me, $87,000, and it's got about 60,000+ miles on it.
Oh, wow. That's really appreciated after all those years.
Yeah, they're really making big money now.
Them wheels come out nice, Tank.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Tank's wheels? He finished them for the
Oh,
bug.
Let's see.
Nice.
Oh, you did? Yeah,
For
let's
Herbie?
see.
For
Yeah.
Herbie.
Oh, let's
Herbie's
see.
looking really good.
Yeah,
I like
your
it.
Herbie is looking fantastic, dude.
Those wheels look nice.
But it doesn't look too good with no wheels. Well, actually, it does look good with no wheels.
It looks like somebody just ganked your wheels
That's
off
the
the street.
Detroit style bug right there, buddy.
Detroit Star. Yeah, I should get some miniature weld, those small blocks. They're cinder blocks, and
Yeah.
just put them underneath the car.
That's like you left your car parked in South Central for a little bit too long.
Yeah.
It's
Neck Cruiser.
Badlands. There you go.
Neck Cruiser was in my basement, and he actually took it in his hand, and he really liked it. So it turned out pretty good.
You do always expert work, Frank.
Later, Shane.
Yeah,
Okay.
my friend Dave's got one of the infractions, and he's fitted the RPM V8 to the chrome V8 to the front, the cylinder block on the body, and he's got the V8 sound system. But so I'm going to try and record it Saturday night. I've seen it working in the shop. Looks good. Yeah.
Will that add any extra drag in the front?
No, he's and they sell it in two variants. They sell it in black, so you can paint it yourself, or all chrome. And he figured that by buying the old chrome one, it was probably the black one just chromed over. So he's got a screwdriver and just scrapes the supercharger belt, the chrome off the supercharger belt, so it looks black. So it looks like it's got the real supercharger belt running over the top. So if anybody's thinking of doing the same, buy the chrome one, scrape the chrome off the belt. Looks really good. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I didn't think it would go. I'm always a bit skeptical of that stuff, but it just really works, particularly with the V8 engine noise on there. So I'll try and record some of it Saturday night.
Hey, Rich, did you see how Frank did his rims? He colored the chrome ones white and left the chrome in the center.
No.
Frank, you need to show him that. Yeah, but it's hard to tell. But hold on. So the wheels are actually.
Ah, wow.
Yeah, that turned out nice. I think that looks wonderful.
If you, Steve-O, double click on my window, it should become big.
Yeah, I've double clicked on yours, Frank. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that's very neat.
So.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that.
That's very like a lot of the cars from the 60s, weren't they? Would had that kind of chrome hubcap in the middle, putting the paint down around.
Yeah, it's supposed to mimic that little center hubcap in the center.
Yeah.
Don't they sort of call that a collar? That
Not
middle
sure.
part?
Not sure.
I've never seen you run that six-wheel drive behind you, Frank.
Yeah, I do have some videos up, and I don't have a lot, but I do have some. Neck Cruiser, last time he came over, he broke the rear drive shaft. So I think we're even. I drive his truck, I break it.
Yeah,
He drives my truck, he breaks it.
I watch all your guys' videos, and I wouldn't let any of y'all drive any of my cars.
Yeah. Next time, Frank. Next time, Frank. Don't just aim for that tree stump. Aim for the whole damn tree.
You're paying for the whole tree.
Hey, Frank, you gonna get one of the HG 8-wheel drives?
Not sure. We'll see how the thing goes.
Those things, both the 6-wheel and 8-wheel drives crawl just as good or better sometimes than the 4-wheel drives.
Yeah, but people have to realize the army truck like that one is not a good crawler. It's meant to go through mud, through water, through a lot of stuff. But crawling, let me tell you, it sucks because there's way too many axles that can catch on branches, on rocks, and the attack angle on that front end is no good. The cab sticks out too much. The rear sticks out too much. You're always hooked up. It's not a good crawler. It's strong as a beast. You can put a rock that's twice its size on its back and it's just going to go with it, but it's not a good crawler.
More of a trail rig, right?
Yeah, it is.
I think that's probably a bit like the Traxxas Tracks thing. It's very competent at doing what it does. Is it going to be that competent at getting around technical bits on a trail? Probably not, but it'll probably go through and over anything. That makes sense.
Yep.
And towing, huh? And towing.
And towing, yeah.
Yeah, those tracks are nice. They look really cool, and like I bet they're perfect for sand and snow. But as far as like rock crawling goes, they're not really perfect for that sort of thing.
Oh, speaking of which, guys, I know I did not do a Drifter Maniac Slightly Dangerous Challenge this month, but boy, have I got a dangerous one. I mean, slightly dangerous one coming up next month. Involving towing.
Hit yourself in the shin with your car. See which breaks first, your shin or your car.
Well, what's the challenge this month?
No challenge this month.
Okay.
I could see you doing that for a joke, Rich.
No.
How hard can you hit your wife or your girlfriend?
Yeah. As John Candy said in the film Cool Runnings about bobsleighing, when you're bobsleighing, your bones don't just break, they shatter.
Steve Castle says that there's a new comical frog. I haven't seen that one yet.
I saw a picture of that.
Hey, what's up, John?
You got to have a dangerous one that says, "Who can shatter the tibia the worst?"
Hello.
Hey, John.
Hey, guys.
John.
Hey.
Yeah, we got 40 watching. We are booming tonight. You're right, Brandon.
Wait, there's a comical lunchbox?
Yeah, it's like a mini lunchbox.
The mini lunchbox has 4-wheel steering, 4-wheel
drive. Isn't the mini the 18 scale one, the little tiny one?
Yeah, it's not a comical chassis. It's just really tiny. The new lunchbox.
I mean, all RC cars are toys, but that little lunchbox is a toy.
Yeah, that one is.
Yeah.
Oh, talking of ankle shattering, one of the guys on the radar gun down at JJ Customs, somebody lost control of their Typhon, stacked into somebody's foot doing 84 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Didn't break the guy's foot or leg or anything. His toenail has fallen off. That's the worst that's happened. No, nothing broken but the whole car, the chassis, completely bended, and the whole car's written off. So I'm going to try and get some footage to show you guys for next week.
Yeah, lucky.
Nobody was videoing it, but the whole car's written off.
Wow, amazing! It didn't break his foot.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it didn't shatter his foot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that kind of impact there. I mean, we laugh, but that's the kind of thing that happens. You're into there, like, oh, do you still want us to keep your foot? Because that's the kind of damage something like that hitting your foot 84 miles an hour will do. You're lucky to keep your foot. Never mind, just break something.
It happened at Horizon Fest 2 this year, and also the guy was super lucky. It's like bruised and sprained. It didn't break his foot.
Yeah.
It looked pretty nasty. I saw the pictures of that.
Yeah.
That's just amazing that it's not killing people, those things, when they get hit badly by them.
Yeah.
$150 toy. That's how much those mini lunchboxes are.
Holy cow! Really? I didn't think it was that much. It's a lot.
That's cheap.
It looks good with the wheels on it, time.
Yeah, that looks good, Frank, with the tires on it and everything.
Yeah, but I mean, as I said, guys, on the speeds on these things, at 80 miles an hour, you think you're far away from it. 80 miles an hour is 117 feet per second. So the thing's like 120 feet away. You've got precisely a second to get out of the way.
Yeah. Did you turn up your brakes on your infraction? It seemed like my infraction wasn't like wanting to stop when I wanted to. It was like kind of like either delayed or too
What was
slow.
the first bit of my video I said to anybody buying one of, sorry to shout, guys, what was the first bit of my video I said to anybody? Turn the brakes up from 37.5% to 50%, which is the maximum it is, before you turn a wheel. That's the first thing I said on there. Literally, the stock brakes are just crap.
Well, you put a million videos up, so how did I could?
Yeah.
I didn't think I was
doing all right.
I didn't think I was even buying one, and then the more videos I seen of it, I just got.
Oh yeah, I mean it's great, but I mean a set of tires is lasting like 3 to 4 runs, which are like
Yeah, I wondered about that.
$10 a piece is well 2 times 30 is not that healthy. Yeah.
John, I thought you would have finished it by within 24 hours. Thought you're that good.
Oh, I could get through a set in a day easily.
Yeah, I was holding myself back because I was like,
Bye, Jack.
just,
Have a good night, dude.
Yeah, it's the type of tire I would think you're going to hold back because you don't want to burn through them that quick.
Yeah. See you, Jack. Thank you for stopping by, bud.
You like taking days to build your cars, John?
Yeah, weeks, months.
I used to. I think I built my Super Hornet in within less than 24 hours.
Well, it just depends on how much you want to get it done. I built the TRX4 kit in 12 hours, but
Yeah,
I was determined to get it done.
And you get two small kids
doing it.
at the time.
And you want to take that that Super Hornet apart backwards and forwards without even looking at the directions I got so good at it.
Now you're
A lot
pulling.
of it on the kits on the Tamiya ones is as well. If you put all the screws out, I put the screws out into little boxes. The same, take 10 minutes at the start sorting out all the screws out.
Yep.
And it's like twice as fast to build. Yeah.
It is for sure.
Hey, Steve, came to show some support, man. I'm gonna run.
All right, man. Hope you feel better, dude.
Yeah. You too, guys.
Later, Charlie.
See you later, Charlie.
Bye.
Cool.
Later, Javier.
Later, brother.
Yeah, that tug of war video I put up this morning, that's doing quite well.
I thought you guys would have blown out the motors on those doing that.
Yeah, no, see, it's easier to get the two of them to drive and me to film it than, but I did not expect to happen what starts happening.
I thought they were going to hit the temp on the motors and cut down, or on the ESCs and shut down.
I can't wait. Is anybody figured that? I know what Tony said. It like it's about. I don't know if Tony's still online. Said it like about the motor temp. But to my mind, surely it's the ESC that's getting too warm through the motor drawing too much current, as opposed to because the ESC is not sensing the temperature of the motor like in a strict sense, is it? I mean, like with some of the Castle ones, it is. With the sensor Castle ones, I believe it tells the temperature of the motor. But with those Armour ones, with just the 3 wires, I can't see it's.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know my motor was really hot.
Oh yeah, but I think it's that then like it's like the way I put it to people. It's like putting a V8 engine in a Mini. Okay, and you've still got the mini fuel. You've got a V8 fuel tank, but you've got the mini fuel pump, and so the V8 engine's trying to draw too much of that fuel through it, and the bit in the middle gets too hot. That's the way I think of it. So I'm thinking, is it better to have a big fan on the ESC as opposed to the motor? But then saying that, if the motor goes up about 120, somebody out there might correct me on this, 120, 130, then the magnets are child-friendly language, shot to pieces because it's the that kills the magnets, not the voltage. Yeah.
Yeah, you get up to over around 250, and then it's supposed to harm the magnets in Fahrenheit.
So 250 is where it starts happening at.
That's what I've heard, but I've also taken a motor there, and it's been fine.
Celsius. He said Celsius.
Yeah, I was going to say 120 was 120, 130 was referred to me, so that would be about 250
in Fahrenheit. Yeah,
Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Fahrenheit. Someone told me 180 was the highest. Like if you're hitting 180, that's too hot.
Yeah.
No, that's about your ceiling.
Yeah.
Like when you're racing, you'll
that's
regularly
okay. It's hot, but it's okay.
around 200.
I thought 160 was the limit
There all the time.
Say that again, Omar.
for things.
I was just saying, if you're racing, you will regularly come off the track between 180 and 200, depending on if you're on a 5, 8, 10-minute long heat. And try not to go over 220 continuously, but if you can keep it around 180, that's the sweet spot.
You got it.
160s where people rather get worried.
Oh, I heard 180 was like the top. CCXRC says 180 to 200 is getting sketchy.
I like 160.
And you don't race, because if you race, you're always in the sketchy zone.
Yeah, you're pushing it.
Me, I don't care. I run it till it breaks, and if it gets overheated and it breaks, I just fix it and replace it.
I just hope it doesn't that become shrapnel to you, Frank.
If it does, it does. Ask John, like his little Arma there was really overheating last weekend.
Yeah, I've geared up too high. I changed I upgraded the spur to the brushless size, and I just grabbed a pinion to match, and I think I probably went up 4 teeth. But I mean, it was running for maybe 8 minutes, 9 minutes before it shut down.
Yeah, there's little granite with a VXL system. It was pretty good. It was booting.
It was really fun. I'm probably going to leave it like that because it's more fun like that, and I'll just watch the temps.
And most of those cars I film are Marvin's, the speedrun stuff. Marvin's running the stock 6S motor, but with an 8S setup on there, and the stock Typhon 6S motors seem to handle the 8S without any problem at all.
I thought you actually had an 8S running against the 6S.
Yeah, I've got an 8. I've got my that infraction you see behind me here, Brad. That's got Poseidon 8S motor in there. But I was saying a lot of the ones Marvin runs when we're doing those 8S runs, and he's like running 100 miles an hour plus with them. They're a 6S motor running on 8S, and they seem to run without any problem.
They have more. Does it win a tug of war against the 8S?
No, we're talking about different cars, Brad. I was saying that Marvin's one, the speed run cars, those ones I've done of him flying up and down the street with the pickups and stuff. Yeah.
So, Richie, apologize for not watching all of your videos, but did you buy 2 of those, or are you borrowing one that's the 8S?
No, he bought 2.
In fact,
2.
Wow.
Oh my God!
You didn't want to wait for the Limitless to do the 8S, eh?
Oh no, that's arriving, I believe. Like supposedly they're arriving late next week or something, but that's like, that's Tara Martin doing they're arriving next Thursday, but not being specific as to which Thursday.
Yeah, I've seen your replies to that. That's funny. Well, now knowing that you were waiting for 2 of the trucks yourself, no wonder you were like, when? Which Thursday?
Yeah.
Hey, Rich, what are you gonna put on the Limitless?
Oh, well, I'm keeping one in pretty much stock configuration just for playing around and having fun with. And then the other one, as you saw, is going up to 8S. I'm going to try some speed runs Saturday night. That's already got the, that's already running a 46 tooth spur on a spool in there. But as I said, tonight I've got it set up for with the stock pinion on there. But it's in rear wheel drive mode at the minute. Oh yeah, John, I've converted it. Just joined us. I've taken the front drive shaft out, and this has got drift tires on the front, so it's only rear wheel drive.
Rear wheel drive, awesome.
Thank Kevin Talbot for shouting out that one. That was Kev's idea. So I kind of got it in the back of my mind, and then Kev said, "Do it," and it's like taking it. That's like about 5 minutes work if you've got fitted.
Yeah, you're just popping the front dog bone out.
Because you've only got to undo. All you've got to undo is the screw on this brace, lift it, pull the brace up, 4 screws on there, slide the diff out, fit the spool in, and take the drive shaft out at the same time. But I had the spool already fitted, so all I've had to do is lift that up, pop the front drive shaft out.
So does that thing have a center diff?
It does have a center diff, yes.
Yeah. So did you lock that diff?
No, I've got. That's what I said, Frank. It's got a spool fitted. JJ Customs do these custom-made spools.
Okay.
Yeah. So they fitted that without the spool, Frank. It wouldn't work because
it would not.
Right. The front, it'd just rev it up and get too warm very quickly. Yeah.
So, Rich, you left one of them 4-wheel drive, right?
Yeah. The 6S one's pretty much stock. Yeah. But I'm if anything, I'm probably just going to like play around with the fans and things on that. I'm going to do some stock tests over the weekend, guys, where I like take the ambient temperature of the motor, run it for 5 minutes, see what the motor temp is, leave it to cool back down to whatever temperature it was to start with on the gun, so working from baseline, then fit a fan to it, then run it for 5 minutes, put the temperature gun on there and see what difference the fans makes. So I've got a couple of different fans to try. So
nice.
I wonder if you could forge to the cold, from the heat to cold, the metals in it, so it would be more durable. You know what I'm trying to say?
No.
No.
And then they take it to change that. They bring it down very quickly with very cold stuff, like maybe shove it in nitrogen or something.
No, I'm just going to leave it. I have got you could one thing is to turn compressed air can upside down and squirt the liquid out.
Nitrous and watch it shatter.
Yeah, but no, I'm just going to leave it to cool to the ambient temperature, Brad, so that it's
I just thought
level playing field.
The temperatures they get, I would think you could make the metal stronger through some type of thermal thing.
Bring a load of dry ice with you, Richie. You'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about this in the model shop for like speed runs. Somebody wondered if they could get like because one of the things you can do to cool your motor down and cool the ESC down is, as I say, turn a can of compressed air upside down and squirt the liquid in there, and it just takes it down by like 120, 130 degrees in a second. But somebody was saying for speed runs, like put a little servo, like a tiny little air can on there. And on speed, you hit the 3rd channel. Somebody said like a boost of nitrous in there. So just as the thing's getting warm, just cool it back down. But
Richie,
I would like to see those motors turn to liquid cool.
Yeah, that would be nice. Richie, there's a guy here, AZ Frog and RC, wants to know if you are using a gyro on it now that it's rear-wheel drive. Are you
no, it's still got the TSM receiver in there. Sorry, it's still got the AVC receiver in there, so it's still got the gyro functionality.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Simple, yes.
Omar, you try to bring it down to such simpler terms, don't you?
Well, I mean, some of you guys just babble on forever about nothing.
Efficiency.
I would say the AVCs, I've driven them both quite extensively. The ABC is certainly better than the TSM, because the ABC, but there's a lot of debate whether the TSM actually does modulate the throttle or whether it's just acting as a variable gyro which you can tune from the transmitter. But the ABC does claim that it's controlling the throttle as well. And what I suspect, I did a video on it earlier this week, what I suspect happens with the ABC is when it's counter steering in as much as it can, and it's still feeling the rear end swinging round, it then eases the throttle up to stop the rear end swinging round, if that makes sense. That's one thing. The ABC is different.
I know when you turn the ABC up, like on my little mini buggy, it won't turn very tight.
Yeah. Oh no, I did a demo with the car the other week, and you keep turning the ABC up, and the steering radius gets bigger and bigger and bigger. The car becomes more stable, but the steering radius ends up being like double what it is.
It turns less fun to drive when you turn the AVC out.
Hey, Omar, do you still have that Mustang?
Which Mustang?
Was it a Tamiya or was it a Fortec?
Oh, the Fortec. No, I sold that.
Oh, because Tamiya came out when it looked very beautiful too, with all its, when you painted that color with all the decals on it, it was very pretty.
Yeah, I mean, Steve-O did a video with his. His is gorgeous.
Well, sure is.
Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the new Mustang body's getting very popular for the cars.
Rich, someone wanted to know if you can read the chat, if you got the chat up.
I'm just flicked the screen to it. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah,
I told him I wasn't sure.
yeah. Tony says it's the ESC overheating, so I'm assuming that's on the infraction.
Yeah.
So why, guys, are we all focused about putting bigger fans on the motor? Why aren't we sticking a bigger fan on top of the ESC?
Like one with ball bearings in it.
Mm.
There's already a fan there, so that's why I didn't.
I know the ball bearing ones are better. The ball bearing fans, the ones with ball bearings running them.
Yeah. Yeah, I do wonder whether Brad whether to try another fan over the top. Actually, I was looking at ones on Amazon the other night. I know the ones you mean with ball bearings in there. You refer to them as being more efficient on there, and I was looking to see if I could find a similar size one, but I was waiting for tonight to see if anybody thought it was just the motor or the ESC. But if Tony's saying it is the ESC, I'm tempted.
I later, Denali.
A whacking great fan on the ESC.
Yeah, Denali Underground, take it easy, man. Hopefully you find some caribou. He said he's going to find some caribou right now because he's out in Alaska.
Yeah, I like that drink. Caribou drink is pretty good.
What's it taste like?
Yeah.
Coffee, right? Caribou coffee.
No, caribou here in Canada, it's like a whiskey.
Oh, yeah, we have a brand of coffee here called Caribou Coffee.
Okay.
I've heard that coffee place.
Roadside RC, take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Do you still have your comical grasshopper?
What?
You have your comical grasshopper.
Yeah, I still have it.
Yeah,
Now
I
they got the hornet and the frog coming. The hornet's out and the frog's coming out.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Wait, are you gonna get them to go with your other ones?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still debating on that. Like right now, I'm spending all my time flying FPV, and I'm running a lot of my cars, but the cars that I'm running are stuff that, well, generally I don't make videos with them. But
so you're heavy into the FPV droning now, race drones.
I've been for 3 years, man.
Oh, nice. Do you have a?
Don't you want to try to go on?
I was just gonna say, do you have any videos for that stuff on somewhere else?
No, just on my YouTube channel.
Okay, right on.
A friend of mine in New Jersey is got into drones, but he did video like production. But he's now doing all these rap videos, and some of them are, well, I'll try and put a link up to some of them one night, and they are like absolutely mind blowing. And he gets the drone like on the top of the Brooklyn Bridge, and it flies from the top of the Brooklyn Bridge, like right into somebody in the city, as though it's like on the helicopter or something. And then the guy's like rapping on the top of a taxi as it's driving along through New York. And he does it all himself. And you watch it and you think there's got to be like 20 people doing that, Rich. There's not just one guy. And he's going to be a big name for sure. Really good. He had a guy flew up the other day just from Florida to New York just for him to make the video. But I'll try and get a link or so to you in advance of next week, Steve, so I can put up some of the stuff, because it's like you look at it, whoa, like, and he's just got into that from. He obviously had the skills for editing the videos anyway, but some of the stuff he does with the drones, and like people like singing on the top of tower blocks, and he gets the drone going up, and but he does all so it's all lip synced in right the way up to him, filming on top of the tower block.
Huh. Yeah.
He must pay a fortune for permits because New York's strict as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a feeling he's probably the kind of guy that doesn't worry about that too much.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
in New York, yeah.
Yeah. And looking at some of the guys in the videos, they probably, if the law comes along, they probably go, "Yeah, guys, just get on with it." Like, oh my god.
No, in New York they'll torture you for flying them drones. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so.
Hey, Omar, are you going to be making more car videos? And you're going to do some FPV with the cars?
Am I gonna? Well, I mean, you asked me before if I was gonna do car videos, and I said yes. I have this drifter, so that's probably gonna be my next car video. Am I gonna do more FPV with car videos? I don't know. I've done a few of them.
I've seen FPV for drifters too. I've seen people do drifters with FPV.
Oh, you mean FPV the car?
No,
Yeah.
no. The FPV for video, like you do with your drones.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like do an FPV with a car where the camera's on the car.
Yeah.
Once you've flown a quad, that's boring as shit.
Yeah. One of the guys in the model shop was saying to me that if you do it with a drift car, they tried it and they struggled to start with until they put the FPV camera on a servo, so it was steering into, because when the car's drifting, it's obviously not looking at where you wanted it to go, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got a little servo on it, and once they got the servo on it, then they could take it around the drift track and get it looking good. But without the servo, they just kept like hitting everything, because obviously the car's going at 40, 45 degrees to where you think you're going. Yeah.
I just wish, I think someone did make a chase car with a radio control car to follow another car before.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a bunch of videos with that.
A chase car with a gimbal.
I didn't put a gimbal on it, just a chase car, either a chase or a lead car. I have one car that I use specifically for that kind of filming, where I have like 5 different mounts on it, depending on what angle I want to get of the other vehicle.
Like seeing the suspension move, the tire move, the rim turn, and everything.
No. As in, it's a camera car for filming the other car that's driving either in front or behind or on the sides of it.
Yeah, I saw that done with UDRs.
Yeah, I can't help thinking I'd like somebody who really knew what they were doing from a filming point of view, driving a camera car behind one of mine.
On a gimbal to keep it steady.
You don't need a gimbal. GoPro 7 does such a good job with its stability.
Exactly.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those on order this week, because they're doing that deal where you can send off like any old camera and they give you
You get $100 off. I've thought about buying another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally worth it for sure.
Yeah, I think with that,
one thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rich.
No, sorry, just go far away. Yeah.
You guys have done the cameras on the cars before. Have you run those little? I can't remember what they're called, but they were orange something cam.
Yeah, the little run cams.
Run cams. Yeah, they do 120 frames per second, but I don't think
Later, Bicer boy.
I think it's only at 720p though.
They got a new one out.
Well, I have the older one.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me see. I'll check, Scott. Let me see.
Okay.
Are they small in a cube? Because I'd like to get I really like the cube style form factor. This is an old Polaroid, but
it's smaller than the cube.
Hey, Scott, you talking about these?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like a Mobius.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are black.
I thought they had a new square one come out.
Yeah, it's black.
This thing actually matches my my car pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I did wonder about putting one up. The new. My thought was with that the GoPro 7, stick one on the back of the infraction, but off on the side of the body, and then go like in and out around trees and things and stuff on the street, like really close. Because at high speed, I was doing that the first time I took it out. I think, God, I was missing some of the stuff by 6-7 inches. I was thinking with a camera on the side of the car, like 2 inches off the ground, that's going to feel like super fast. But
It unless you have a ton of things in a row, it just goes by too quick. It won't make an impact in the video.
All right. Okay.
But if you have a cool, like a fence or a feature or something that runs the ways, then yeah, that's going to look awesome.
Oh, thanks for that. No, I thought, yes, thank you.
We're in
Waste
trouble.
time on that.
Who's opening another monster?
I wish I could afford a GoPro. They're more than $200. I thought some of them were over $3, depending on what they
You
are.
can actually get the GoPro Hero 4 refurbished for like $100 with like a 20-piece accessory kit.
Yeah, I got this GoPro Hero 7 refurbished, but the thing is, it's not working right. It's not charging the battery. I got to charge the battery in my Hero 5 and then put the battery in the 7. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the difference? What's the difference between the Hero Black 7 and the Hero Silver 7?
Well, John would know that
So
question.
the
Resolution, frame rates, what it'll do. Hey, if anybody's interested,
Yeah.
I'll sell you this one here.
Shatter that.
That's a nice looking session right there.
One of these people.
These are the ones that go in my quad. Right now I have 4 of these that are broken like this that I need to send off to get fixed, and I have 3 other
Wow.
ones that are working well.
You know, I like that camera that someone showed me that was on a gimbal that does 360.
Well, I was going to say no to buying just the one broken one, but if you've got 4, I'm on.
You know, the best thing you can do is if you buy it, go to Best Buy and pick it up from them, because you can buy the warranty. And that's why I just need to take this back. No cost. They'll replace this. But because it's a session, it'll be forever.
You can't get those anymore, can you? The
No,
Heroes?
but they have warranty replacement ones if you buy the Best Buy warranty.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
That
I was
was
really
just
disappointed
like
when
the
they
one
stopped selling those.
I got one. I got this around mine, the steel case on there. That's like taking 70-mile-an-hour head-on impact without any worries. So
How heavy is that case?
That's what this one did. Was about a 70-mile-an-hour impact into the ground.
yeah, you can still get to the SD card through the side door there.
Yeah, those sessions are nice. I actually tried to buy one of those not too long ago, but the eBay seller actually was a scam artist, and I ended up having to get my money back because they never sent the dang camera.
Cool.
Oh, that is a,
How I break them quite a bit.
Oh, that's nice. I love the green on that.
Yeah.
That is nice. I actually have all those like 3D printed parts, those green.
How many cell does that
Look
go?
just like that. I have the amount and everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. My thing was messing up.
Omar,
I put the answers to the Hero 7 questions in the chat. About the white and silver question, I put the answers in the chat.
Oh.
It's there's no removable battery on the Hero 7 white and silver. There's no hyper smooth, and the little front protective cover that Omar showed broken on his, you can't replace those on the white and silver.
I also think the super view frames per second is lower on the other two versus the black.
Yeah,
some of them don't even have
they're
super
all
view
like-
as an option. Yeah,
That's the thing. They're all like 4K, but then when you
They're
get
basically-
super slow-mo, they're like 30 frames a second, but then the more expensive one's got 60 frames a second, which, as John points out, has got the much better for doing the super slow-mo.
Yeah, the
I'll
Hero
put it
7
like this.
black can do 240
Don't buy them.
1080p, I believe.
Yeah.
hey Omar, you ever
Yeah,
seen that?
I would not put any money into a white or silver.
Omar, do you ever seen that little camera that moves around in 360s on like a pedestal? It's on a gimbal. It moves around.
Yeah, I have one.
Those are nice, aren't they?
Yeah,
The
enjoy it. I've made
GoPro-
quite a few videos on it.
Yeah, the GoPro one is huge. I was looking at one the other day. It's massive though.
Yeah, that's the one Richie's got. He bought the GoPro one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
look at the size of it.
At least
I have shot a video that Tank persuaded me to do, which is the slow-mo one, Tank, with the mount on the top of the car,
Yeah.
with it spinning round. and they've done some sort of software update, and I can play it on the iPad, and it looks amazing. It's just like something's floating around the car, because I did as you and Tony said. I put the pole on there, turn the camera on its side, so the pole disappears completely. So it swings around the car, as you said, it looks brilliant on the iPad, and it will not process it and let me upload it to YouTube.
Oh, that's too
Maybe
bad.
I'll try and start out the weekend, but it looks absolutely spectacular on the iPad. It's like a little bird flying around the. I put it in the top of the Armour Outcast, and then, as you said, just took it slowly going into the corner and just let the camera do the work, and it looks.
Has to be a way for you to take it out.
I cannot get it uploaded yet to upload it to YouTube. Some software update or something. So I think that was before I went on holiday. So fingers crossed the iPad's updated itself while I've been away.
I will tell you guys, if you're looking for a good camera for filming, these little DJI Osmo Pockets are absolutely awesome. Small, they work phenomenal. The gimbal works just amazingly well. A lot of good modes. The only thing that's a little subpar on it is the microphone, but after launch, they did a software update, and it works a lot better now.
Cool.
Like,
Oh, you mean the inboard microphone sounds better? That's good to hear.
Oh yeah, quite a bit. As long as you did the software update, it was like night and day the difference in how well it.
Yeah, because they made the little mic adapter for that, but it doesn't work on my Osmo Action, which really annoys me. So still can't put external mic on the Action.
I would keep that one, Omar, because I know they're kind of expensive.
Well, I mean, this is an expensive hobby.
Yeah.
So,
I do get what you pay for.
everybody has what they
These
can
premium
spend on
cameras
it.
are worth it, though.
I would
I
keep
don't
that
mind
camera.
spending thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars on this hobby.
I'm aware of that because I used to
I enjoy it.
know.
Hey, some people.
People ask me and they say, "What's your best advice for starting YouTube RC car channel?" Don't.
Yeah. Well, some people for a hobby, they have motorcycles or they have fishing. They spend all their money on boats, on fishing stuff. We spend our money on RCs. We end up spending the same amount. It's just a different place.
Well, I spend the most of my money on cocaine, but besides the cocaine,
Me too.
Well, basically, the hobby is like that, isn't it? Like cocaine.
Well, everybody might as well start swearing now because that's Steve's video demonetized for the evening.
Yeah.
plastic crap.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Well, Steve-O's addicted to the monsters, man. He just can't get enough of them.
He doesn't drink water. All he drinks is Monster. That's his only liquid intake.
Yeah, that killed is coming along nicely, John.
It's life liquid.
I'm the same way when it comes to sugar-free Red Bull. I drink a lot of that sugar-free Red Bull.
Oh, I once had, when Red Bull started coming out back a long time ago, I had 2 cans in concessions with one another, and I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
Those tall thing at the back, John, are weird. What are those?
You're moving
Not sure
through
yet.
that quick. Oh, John.
I'm not sure yet what those are for. I just got the full chassis. Well, no, there's still one little piece of the chassis left, but this is part of the suspension later that goes on top. But yeah, I'm not sure what these big risers are. What's that?
You hold it side. No, it's one thing in the middle, not on the sides. It's weird.
That is an interesting looking chassis.
I did want to just show Steve-O something before if I do forget to film it later. When
Is that F103?
F103 GT, yeah.
Okay.
When you put this metal plate on the top, there's little nuts, and you have to put these little nuts in right where the little kick-up is on the metal, and there's no room for a tool. So the little box wrench that they give you there's not enough room to actually put it over the nut. Even if you use a good driver with a small head on it, there's still not enough room to get it over the nut. So you got to go in with a little pincher plier and hold it while you go in from the bottom.
Got to use needle nose pliers for it.
Omar,
Yeah.
that's
You
the
need
body.
little needle nose ones to hold on to these little nuts here.
That's a crazy frame for that Gazoo.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's cool. It's unique.
Though. Looks very well engineered. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really neat. But that's
Triple
very
decker.
unique.
Yeah, it's
They
got
pack a lot with that.
three little levels to it. That's neat.
That's cool. You got it built up pretty good in the last 2 nights.
It's I'm only on step 9. It's not. I mean, every step is just seems to be the big parts first.
Yeah.
And well, there's no diffs to build, right? So there's nothing really tedious.
Yeah, those things go together pretty quickly.
Yeah. Like I could probably throw it together in a few hours if I wasn't doing other things.
Hurry up and get it ready. We're going to have a race, Herbie versus Gazoo.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, that would
The
be
body is going to take me way longer, but I'm not
Yeah.
going to do anything too crazy to it. I don't think.
You've got to get Herbie going on 2 wheels.
On 2 wheels, yeah. Well, I got a couple of ideas how to do it.
That looks still slightly different than the usual F103 chassis
Yeah, it does.
because of that body they put on it. The Gazoo TSO 50 Toyota that's been winning Le Mans.
JD Passel in the chat.
I was
Future plugs for you.
yeah.
He's always kind of
Oh man, that's too good.
Hey, John, they're making fun of your little nuts, dude.
Yeah.
That's just like him to do that. Like that.
Well, that was Axial.
Yeah, that was actually with the pincher pliers for the nuts.
Guy.
I'm $8 away of using another coupon on A-Main's website.
Oh, that's the danger zone. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it.
Only $8 away.
Hey, only
$49 any ready-to-run car kit. Just throw that in your cart.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I started.
Funny thing is I'll put all this on the cart and then I'll put the coupon in. Almost everything on my cart didn't apply for the discount. It's like, why did I spend the extra money then?
Hey Scott, you ever saw the movie? I think it was Life. I don't think it was Life of Brian. There was one of the Monty Python movies where they're in a restaurant and that big guy's eating and it says, "Oh, it's just a Thin Mint." Think of yourself like that with picking up stuff online with them.
No. Do not be Monsieur Creosote. Do not be Monsieur Creosote. You will explode.
I was like so annoyed today. I went in California Pizza Kitchen today, and I'm in the rewards program. I'm like $3 off for being a platinum member on there, which means you can beat the wait list. So if there's like 24 people in front of you, you can just walk straight up to the front and beat the wait list. So I could have bought a bloody cup of coffee in there and gone over the $3 and get home and find I'm $3 short. Like,
Yeah, you better not walk in front when I'm standing in the line anyway.
Hey Rich, you understood my Mighty Python example, didn't you?
Yeah. This is the tires, boys, on the back of the infraction. That's after 4 hard runs.
What's the belt made out of?
Wow.
You still got plenty of tread on there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, do you guys know if Jayco has come out with any foams for that, like a much harder shore rating?
Well, the thing being that you could fit like foams or something with a harder grip, like GRPS 3s is the ones I use a lot for the speed run stuff. But the whole point of that car is to be able to flick it sideways on there. So you're going to be able to fit foams to it for sure. But to my mind, it's great. I mean, I was on 8S the other night and we had it on video and it's going at 90 degrees to the forward direction and it's doing 84 miles an hour. Sideways.
Well, I mean, if you're going to do that, your tires are going to look like they look in full
Yeah. With foams is... if that happens with foams, you're going to demolish them in 2 seconds flat. But by fitting foam, you're going to change the whole character of the car if you fit different tires to it. Is what I'm meaning. That
really?
Makes sense.
If I do mods and change the tire, it'll change the character of the car.
No. But they built the thing to drift. They built the thing to do stupid drift wise. Okay, fine. You want to go and build a speedrun car? and fit phones to it. Why waste your money with your infraction? Why not go and buy a limitless? Far better solution.
I mean, if I was doing a speedrun car, I wouldn't even buy an ARMA. I'd build a speedrun car. But
No.
Hey, Rich, what are the belts made out of on those?
It just look. It's not steel for sure. It just looks like some sort of heavy nylon or something. I guess almost like a canvas. When you scratch your finger over, it's almost like canvas.
That's what I was thinking. It was a nylon belt is most likely what it is.
Yeah.
Later, Tuga. Yeah, we'll wrap it up in like 5 minutes here at midnight.
Yeah.
They should make polyglass, Kevlar, and steel belted for those things.
Yeah, but I mean, half the fun of it is being able to just blast the thing at any speed and be able to you can flick the rear end out being like 60 and still catch it. I mean, it's just stupid.
Richie, I think RC Master wanted you to see, he says, wrap inner tube around them. So, I don't know.
Retread your RC tires?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just glue over back onto them?
Yeah.
We could put PVP plastic on them and make them into drift tires.
Use
Gorilla Glue. Fine with the belted ones.
But supposedly the limitless tires are the same tires as on the infraction, which I find a bit hard to believe. But
yeah, it's just the rim that's different.
Yeah, but the thing being, John, when as soon as the tires are worn heavily, it's like all over the place. Even with the ABC on there, you're still in high danger of losing it at high speed. As I said, with a fresh set of tires on, I had it going sideways, 84 miles an hour. And you can see in video in slow-mo, and the thing's drifting at 90 degrees to the direction travel.
Okay, but that's realism. If you do a race with a real race car, you don't use the same tire on the second race.
Yeah. Only thing I can think of is with the limitless on there, having that much higher downforce coming into effect from the body, where they're going to give it more grip on there. But I was quite surprised to see that it had the same tires.
Well, this is ARMA's way of increasing the revenue by making you buy tires every 4 runs.
Yeah.
No, by making you buy a new front end of the car every 2 runs when the tires have worn out and it goes hard on into the curb.
Well, you should have changed your tires before that.
Oh, indeed. I've got 3 pairs. I've got three pairs in the garage, fresh pairs. Another two full sets on order.
You are a little older, so you should be a little wiser.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, you're one of the oldest in the group here.
Yeah, so?
No, but
Frank should be the wisest. Come on.
Yeah, but I mean, it's to anybody out there thinking about buying
experience, yo.
To anybody thinking about buying one, I would say budget for the tires. If you're going to buy it and change the tires, buy a different car, because there's, kind of you said, there's others. If you want to do speed run stuff, there's probably better stuff. You could spend the same amount. Oh, you probably go faster for the same amount of money if you want to build something. Yeah.
Honestly, it's just a gimmick vehicle. Both of them, the Limitless and the Infraction. They're cool, but they're just a gimmick to try to get something out there.
Yeah, I do. Traxxas have been quietly sitting there. When was the last Traxxas release? What, totally new car? 4-5 months back?
A totally new car?
The last one was the 4x4 Rusher.
John, you would probably know if you're still there. What was the last totally new Traxxas car?
TRX4.
No,
that's a long time ago.
Well, yeah, it depends on how you're totally new.
No, as you've had the Revo out since then, you've had the Rustler 4x4 out since then.
But they're not.
Those are not new. Those are the same old products with a couple little differences to them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a new chassis with the flash turbo for suspension on it, but yeah, the last new chassis is the UDR.
Oh, that's true. The UDR. I forgot.
UDR, yeah.
I sold my UDR.
Oh, did you?
Good.
I did. I loved it, but it's just too big, and it was a pain in the butt to go and take running all the time.
Yeah, you do need a lot of land, and it's also a pain to work on, I find. But
I think that's going to be the same thing with the infraction. It's a nice car. It's cool. It's huge. It handles great. But where do you run it? And you can't run it for a long time because you're going to burn the tires. It's a speed thing. It's I don't know.
I would agree, Tank. I can drive the stuff fast as hell, but even I'm now looking around thinking, where the hell can I run it? Because it eats up ground at just a stupid speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
in New
does.
York, I'm not going to get empty roads to run it.
Yeah.
So
Next door in the Kroger parking lot.
Hey, the Brookside reservation in the Metro Parks has a huge parking lot. It's got to be more. It's got to be almost 2,000 feet. That'd be perfect for it.
So
I think
drive
they-
all the way down to Ohio, and there you guys go. There's a
Hey, you live in New Jersey, don't forget.
Those infractions look really nice when you're running them on like a dirt oval track, I think, or a figure eight track. I think something like that would be very nice.
Funny you should say that. I'm hopefully going to go over and see Filthy Co during the next week. He's not been on tonight, but I'm going to take both of them over there. And Delta have got a dirt oval on there, so I'm going to see how much, like how the depth of the dirt is. Is it going to be too much for it? Is it going to be good enough depth-wise?
Did Phil move from California?
Sorry?
Yeah, he's in California. He's like right around Richie in the Bay Area.
Yeah, but he's moving to Michigan. He told me. He emailed me and said that he was moving. I forget the town name in Michigan, but it's north of me.
I know. He said he finds it. He was. I knew he was wanting to move because he's finding it so expensive over here. Yeah.
He wanted to move next to me. He was trying to move in the city or the town right next to me. I didn't know he was moving to Michigan. He'd been looking at all the places right around me, so I didn't know that.
Louis LPRC is calling people old farts.
That's Lewis for you.
Hey, Steve-O, so Filthy Co is moving to Michigan?
That's what he emailed me and told me.
Wow.
What part of California you in, Richie?
Just literally South San Francisco. I'm about 1 mile from the border of South San Francisco. So yeah.
Well, guys, it is midnight.
In Hillsborough, which is about the second most expensive place to rent a house in America, so I'm told.
I gotta go to the doctor's in the morning because I missed my appointment. So I gotta be one of those walk-in clients on a Saturday.
Oh, good luck with that.
Yeah, and I have to wait with all the rest of the people. So I'm gonna cut this stream here at midnight. Brad, do you want to say bye?
Hi, thanks for joining us.
Richie, Mr. Driftomaniacs.
Good night, guys.
Tebow, Mr. Omar.
Good night, guys.
Earl RC, Mr. Elvin.
Later, everyone. Thanks you for watching.
John, Mr. Net Cruiser.
Good night, guys. Thanks for watching.
Sean's RC Adventures.
All right, thanks everybody for stopping by and watching.
And Scottzilla, Mr. Scott.
You guys, hope you all have a great weekend.
Frank the Tank.
Hey guys, thanks for jumping in and thanks for the invite.
And thanks everybody for stopping in tonight. And I appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up on the way out, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.
Good night, everybody in chat.
Night.
How do I stop it now?
Go to
Just hit the
top
exit
icon,
button.
YouTube, stop stream.
F disc.